Alright guys, it's Rox here. Time for another video. And today, we have something really special for you. Well, special for me too. Y'all know this is one of the 3 different remotes I can use for my bike. So we'll play a montage so you can see all the different colors, what it looks like, what I generally run it on. And then after that, we'll kind of go over what I did to get it installed. And I think that'll be awesome for y'all to definitely check out. So without further ado, here's that montage. Alright, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and get a good look at what our ZX6R is doing now. We're going to turn the lights off first so y'all can get a good look at my new tail lights. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and set this on the ground and we will see what everything looks like, what all the rage is. You'll see what it looks like when I turn signal. So here is my left turn signal. Here's my right turn signal. Here is my hazard lights. And here's what my front and back brake look like. Sorry if you have seizures. Should give a disclaimer beforehand, but that's what it looks like now. The rear end is definitely tightened up, as you can tell, and when I throw these on, oh, tell me that is not like the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. This bike definitely will turn heads, and it has. Matter of fact, I had a whole bunch of people stopping and asking so many questions about this. And the sad thing is, any bike you can do these LEDs to. It's not hard. It's all in the positioning and where you place them at. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the light switch on here, and we're gonna talk about it. All right, so let me go ahead and turn off these lights, and then we'll go ahead and get a couple of looks here. All right, turn it off real quick. There we go, bike's off. And my phone is being as busy as possible. Okay, so now I ran 4 lights in the front. I ran 1 light on the side. I ran 1 on the right side and 2 on the left side. And then I ran two really big lights in the back. So let me show you where all those are. And what better way to show you than turn it on, obviously. So this is full RGB. You can change the color to anything you want. They don't stick on as well as you want to. Well, there's not much room here, but so I put two strips. There's a really long strip right here. All right, there we go. There's a really long strip right here. And then up on the top, this one beams light upwards, this one beams light downwards. So this one's the one that comes down to the street, this long one. This is a medium. All right. And then on the other side, I did the exact same thing. We got long one on the bottom, medium on top. And they are very nice. I mean, you can't see shit because of the bright ass LEDs, so let's, of course. Let's see if we turn it white and see if that helps. That does not help at all. Anyways, so as you can see, there's four lights. There's two on this side and two on that side. All right. Now the wires are running up by my radiator, and you would normally think these radiators get super fucking hot, but guess not. They don't get hot enough to melt these, which is the only thing I was really worried about. Now I'm going to get a zip tie and zip tie these to these lines right here, which should go to my front brakes. I'll probably zip line all of these to the front brake right here, this hose. Anyways, so that's those. Then I went ahead and put two more. You can see them down here, kind of. I think what we'll do, instead of having these on, we'll use my phone as light so you can actually see it. Here we go. Wait, turn those off. Okay. See how well we can see this down here, but if you look really closely, there's an LED strip down there where I'm pointing, and then there's another one. Of course, I can't hold the camera and the phone light. You can see the other one on the bottom there, though. Anyways, and those lines are ran up right here by the quick shifter. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because this isn't really helping much. What we'll do is we'll just turn that on, that'll help. Anyways, quick shifter here. These two lines are going behind the quick shifter and behind these cables right here, and they're going up, which we need another light, obviously. Anyways, so they're going up here, following up, and you can't put them behind the chain guard, right? Why? Because the chain will eat the damn cables. So we ran it up here, and it goes up into the seat right here, and this panel comes off really easy. I'm gonna show y'all all about that, all right? And I also have one light. You can't really see it, but it's gonna be right in here on this swing arm. All right, there's one inside there. You can't really see it, but you can see the light poking out of it. There's one on the underside of that. Let me see if we can get under it. Of course, this isn't gonna be easy, but there you go. There's one right here, and you probably see nothing but white light, but anyways, it's on the bottom side of this swing arm right here. It lights up my chain and all that. Okay, now moving to the back here, we'll go ahead and put this like this. I ran two really long ones on the back on the tail. And where did the cords go for all three of these? All right, well, you can see this one coming up through where the wheel is, but if you look really closely, put this light on, see that cable down there? It's nowhere near anything. It's going in between all the chain, all that stuff, and it's coming up through here and going up into the seat right there. All right. And these cables are also feeding into the seat right there. Now there's a wiring harness, kind of like nest basically, that I have under my chair right now, and we're gonna end up fixing that here soon. But I wanted to make sure that this worked, and I wanted to definitely check and make sure that my muffler, for instance, or my entire exhaust system wasn't going to cook it, or the engine. It's really crucial on where you place these. Anyways, there's another one right here, and that should be all the lights. I was thinking about maybe slapping another one up here. I definitely have room, and I have two more lights that I can put, and I think both of them are up here is where I can plug them in, and maybe one on the other side. So my bike is lit up like a Christmas tree. One more time, we'll get with the lights off. Now, I ran it with orange because my bike was orange, but I also ran it with pink on the way home, and let me tell you, that pink was the one that everybody was looking at. So, I'm thinking about putting one right here. You probably can't see it because it's dark, but where the light's coming out right here, you can see the other LED strip. Anyways, I'm thinking about putting another one right there somewhere. It's all dependent on how hot it gets in the areas that you want to put your lights, right? So maybe right here somewhere on the inside, boom right here, and have it running up through here. And that we can have one more light right here and then do the same thing on the other side, you know, and have light coming through this as well. I have 2 strips left, so we can make that happen, but look at that. Tell me that doesn't look mean. And it looks good while you're riding, and people can see you at night. Look at that, that's bright. There you go. So that's the LED kit that I went with. I can show you the brand here in a second. Let me turn the lights on so we can see what the hell we're doing. All right. We have a box around here somewhere. There we go. This is likely, yeah, made in China. This is a Chinese box. It's called AMB Other, it looks like. It's a 12-piece motorcycle LED light. And here is what it comes with. There's 4 of each size. There's 4 of the big one, 4 of the medium, 4 of the small. And it comes with this, it's a remote, and then the other one is another remote. And that is the wire harness that plugs into your battery and is actually Bluetooth compatible, which means you can use your phone to connect to it. So it does have its own app as well, which is pretty cool because it's fully RGB when you're using the app. So you have 6 plugins on each side, basically, depending on how you set it up to 12. I'm personally gonna probably run, I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna run more though, no question about that. Now let's go ahead and pick you guys up here, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I did to get all this done. And hopefully our GoPro is gonna want to cooperate with us today. It's just all dependent on you know, balance points and all that. Sometimes it wants to balance, sometimes it does not. Anyways, we're gonna give you top view today, and this is directly on top of the bike. So we got our keys. First thing we're gonna need is some keys. All right. You take your key, you take it under here, and there's a key port, and that's how you take your seat off. I'm gonna make sure that we get this super zoomed in here so y'all can actually see everything that's going on and when it's going on and how it's going on. Because I think it's crucial that y'all actually get to see here. Let's swipe down to unlock here. Screen's unlocked. All right. How do we go to, because we're in super view right now, I can actually zoom this in. Of course. Alright guys, we zoomed it in a little bit here. This will help y'all see a little bit better. Anyway, so you put your key under the seat. You unlock it. That's it. Boom, and the seat will come off. You just pull it up and boom, you're ready to go. That simple. Now, from there, you want to take your little pillion seat off here. This is a little, you know, passenger seat, which most people never will use. Boom, pull it off. There you go. Now, if you needed, for whatever reason, to take off your plastics, there's a couple of things you have to do here. I'm going to grab the GoPro and bring it down so y'all can actually see what I'm talking about, okay? So here we are, we're on top of our ZX6R, or you know, whatever case it is, but for this specific bike. 4 of these. These are like push pin snap, I don't know what you'd call them, but I just call them snap pins. Anyways, so you just push the center in and then it pops off and you can pull it out. And then, so you take those 4, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you come back here and there's 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's all you need to get the plastics off this. All right, so you get your plastics off. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and pause the video here, and I'm gonna get some tools and show you where, how running the cables looks and all that stuff, because I'm sure y'all wanna see what the, electronics behind this are. It's difficult, but it's not that difficult. All right, here we are. We're zoomed in. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of light, so this is what we have to deal with. But that being said, so this is what I did to take the plastics off. Anybody can handle doing this, I promise. There's 4 screws up here. Remember, the back ones are short. I'm gonna show you what they look like. They have a rubber washer, they're super short. See that? Okay. Same thing. Take the back ones off. I always put these 2 together. You don't want to lose them. It's very easy to lose, 1 bolt here. And of course, luckily these GoPros are basically indestructible. Let's see here. Alright. Anyways, see if we can get a better view here. I want to get it closer. I wish I had something to hold it on with. If it stays there, it'd be a miracle, but not counting fucking, what's it called? Alright. Keep a close eye on it, make sure it doesn't fall. Same thing, back ones. Super long with the plastic washer. Alright, those 2 are done. Now let's hold this in place for a second. All you do is push in on the center of these, and you'll hear the little snap, boop, and boop. There we go. We're snapped in. That's it. And these will come right off as soon as you do that. Just as easy as that. And luckily these are all the same size, so you don't have to really remember where these ones went. Not everything on the bike is going to be exactly the same size, so you may have to do a little bit of remembering, right? Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let me go ahead and get this pulled back here. We may have to put our super view back on. Here we are on super view. Now, what did I do? I'm gonna go ahead and quickly show you. Here's what I did. I took 1, 2, 3, 4. These are short on this ones. These are long. Then I took the little snap ins. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. Now, you come over here. You look really closely. See how there's that little lip right there? That's it. That's the only thing that's holding this bitch on. You pull it, it's gonna pop out. Now we're gonna come over here and pull. You're gonna pull linear, right? That's it. That's all you do. And the plastic is out. Now I'm gonna show you on the inside this paper out of the way, but if you look on the inside here, see that little hole? Or like a donut or something? That plugs in to that. This little thing right here. That's it. That's all you do. Now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna snap this one out as well. Boom, snapped out. All right, that's it. That's all it takes to take plastic out on this. That's it. On both sides, that's it. That's all you have to do. Now, you gotta carefully place that on the ground there. You don't wanna mess it up. Now there's a lot of wires. If you're doing an LED kit, understand there's gonna be a lot of wires. Let me show you. Okay. The ones on the bottom, these tiny ones, go down here. See that? Little LED, see how it says LED lamp? That's where it goes. Now it looks like a rat's nest in here, but let me show you something. We actually have 2 lights plugged in, 3 lights plugged in right here, just so y'all know. And I pull them up and tuck them in really well. But this is one of the leads. This is where it's like an extension. This is where all the lights plug into. I have, let's see here. Okay, so here's the splitter. This is the splitter. See how it's like a little 2-way thing right here? This one goes this way. There's a lead inside here that I put in. I'll show you how to take this off. This is super simple. It's the same on this side. All you do is pull it. It's Velcro. See that Velcro? See that Velcro right there? That's it. Boom. There's a little one of these right here. That's it. And you can route cables straight through here and it won't get cooked by the engine or any of that shit. So that's what I did. I pulled it straight through here, and that's what I did. I put it on the other side, and I'll show you what that looks like once we get over to the other side. But literally, that's it. Nothing special, guys. It's super simple, I promise you. Everything I did here is something, you know, any normal, whatever you want to call it, mechanic like me. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just a guy that likes to add things to his motorcycle, right? Now, like I said before, there's a disclaimer, right? If you mess up your bike, I'm not responsible. This is something I do for entertainment and something I do because I like the way things look. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up so y'all can see here. There's the other lead. See if we can get a good view of that. I can't tell because of the glare, but there's a little lead right here. There it is. And it's plugged in and it's following down here, and all the wires go down in that way. And as you can see, it's still Velcro. Velcro right here, Velcro here, there, and there. And that's all that's holding this together. And I'm just running that lead this way. Whoop, there we go. That's it. Got some gunk on my gas tank there, but that's okay. That's okay. Let me snap this back in. Snap it in. That's it, guys. I mean, I know I make it sound like it's super difficult, but this is like literally one of the easiest things I've ever done. I expected this to be much, much harder. Let me go ahead and bring her up here. Okay. So I can snap everything back into place. Make sure everything gets in the way it's supposed to get in at. There you go, right there. You go under, and everything snaps in like it's like it was meant to be there. That's really it. Like, I know it sounds like it's a lot of work and it's hard and stuff, but trust me, guys, this is literally one of the easiest things you can do here. That's it. And you just snap it back in, right into your old plastics, or your other plastics, and boom, you're ready to go again. That's it. It's literally all Velcro, guys. Like, Velcro is what's holding it together. They're actually smart. On the 650, it's all fucking bolts over there to get everything apart. On this one, getting your plastics off is super easy. There's not that many bolts. Not that many ways where it can get jacked up, you know? Anyways, I thought that'd be a cool little video to show y'all what goes into putting an LED kit on a motorcycle. Well, super sport anyways. Whew. anyways, stay tuned. I will show you how I put in the Fender Eliminator kit and the light as well. I have everything set up already, but you know, just be prepared, it's going to be in there. Now, while I still had this off, I wanted to go ahead and show you that this is where your Fender Eliminator kit and your light are. This is the tail light right here, and it plugs all. Everything plugs into the stock positions, so nothing's really going to change here. It's all the exact same. Just wanted y'all to know that. I know it looks like it's really difficult, but it's really not.